Hello, my name's Dale Trenholm, and welcome to What is Necessary, where win is the only mindset to have. So, the topic for today is who is Dale? And I'm going to talk about my sports adventures and my coaching adventures, and that'll be probably long enough. So, at the beginning, from memory, what I recall is when I was 6 years old, I used to watch my brother and my dad was a coach, and they used to play fastball. And I was always amazed at the pitchers and watching them explode off the mound and the ball coming zipping in and then hitting the glove. And I really liked that. It was just kind of excited me. So right then and there, I said, I'm going to be a pitcher. I was 6 years old, and I'm going to get lots of trophies because they had trophies after and everything, and I like trophies. So it didn't mean later when I played, I was all about the trophies. I wanted to win. I wanted to win for our team. I wanted to win for myself. And it takes a team effort to win, but also takes a great pitcher to win too. And it takes great hitters. It takes a whole team to win a game. Everybody's got to be on their A game. So I started pitching. Of course, it was just all for fun and just recreational ball. Until I was about 13, I really, really wanted to be on the rep team, and then I felt I was good enough. So that really motivated me. Every year, the year I try, I wouldn't make it, and so that made me more determined to get better and to get on that team. So the year that I got on that team, I was playing a tournament, and I played against the rep team, and I think I was playing for Gold River, and I did very well, and they had a really hard time with me. And then after the game, I went into my dad's camper, and I was just having a bite to eat. And then Harry Tillin came, the assistant coach, and he was like outside, and he said, Dale, can I talk to you? And I said, yeah, sure. And he says, do you want to join our rep team? And I go calmly, but I was excited. I said, yeah, sure. So that year I was introduced to rep ball, and I started playing for them, and then we ended up winning the BC championships, and I got top pitcher in BC, and then we ended up going to the Western Canadians. We won the Western Canadians. I got top pitcher in Western Canada, and then I was on my way. And of course, it takes a team effort, but I have to do my part too. I have to be on my A game. So, through the years, I won the BC. We won the BCs, and we didn't quite win the Canadian championships for certain reasons. But I did accumulate top pitcher in Canada, all-star right-handed pitcher, and top pitcher in West Canada again. So I had many accolades, but I really wanted to win, and it really pissed me off that we didn't win that Canadian championship the final year in our midget team. When I played midget. And then I went on to play in junior A. I got to play for a junior A team in Port Alberni, and we did very well that year. And I got rookie of the year that year, which was cool. But I would trade it all in to win for our team any day. And so I was going to play for Victoria, which is supposedly the top team in junior team, but I ended up quitting through the tryouts. And I started playing net and goaltending, and I really liked that. And so I just quit because there's a lot of personal issues there that I won't get into here. But that's just what I did. And then I started playing hockey. So, of course, I understand the basics back then that the basics is the foundations for excellence. So I needed to learn the basics. So I went to hockey school 2 years in a row to learn the basics, and then I go from there. As far as competitiveness and focus, that was not an issue. I could bring my experience and my focus and my concentration from ball to hockey. I just needed to learn the mechanics. And I always had a good glove because, of course, when you're pitching, you're always catching the ball. So catching wasn't an issue for me. But I did do when I started playing. I had a trapper, and I used to go to school, and they had a brick wall, and I had a tennis ball, and I'd throw against the wall for hours, catching, working on my hand-eye coordination, and because a good glove is super important. So that's what I did. So 2 years later, I got offered to play junior hockey, and then I thought about it, and for the next day, and my mindset was win. I don't do any sport unless I win, unless my goal is to win and be the best. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna win with the help of the team, of course, that championship, and then I'm gonna get into NHL, and I'm gonna win the Stanley Cup. That's just the mindset I had. And then I thought, I was having some really some strong troubles then, and so I declined. I didn't want to put myself through that. And then I just played hockey, and I played against semi-pros and junior A hockey players and stuff like that, and they always are amazed that I only started when I was 19. And they always say, stay away from his glove side. Of course, a lot of them tried to beat me against my glove side. Some did, but most of the time I caught the ball. I caught the puck. So that was fun. I really like playing net and hockey, and I found it a lot easier than playing ball, because playing ball, every batter that comes up wants to smack that ball and make you look like a fool. So every pitch I had to focus, and that's where I really learned about breath, the power of breath and being in the moment. And so every pitch I would take a nice inhale, exhale, and I would relax, and then I'd explode off the mound. And then I'd do it all over again, one breath at a time, one pitch at a time, one batter at a time, until the game is over. And it takes a lot of patience, to tell you, because sometimes you get pretty intense situations, and the game's close, and then you make a bad pitch and you lose the game. So that's just sport. Pressure. That's where I learned pressure is just a distraction. I kind of learned that later, but yeah. So it was great. It was a great time. Great successes, great disappointments, and it brought the best out of me. And then I started coaching track and field. When my middle daughter, grade 10, she won the 800 and 1500 in school track here in Kamloops River. And I go, she's a pretty good runner. So we joined the local track team, Kamloops River Comets. And she did very well there. And I wasn't coaching. I was just kind of like spectator the first year, and then Dave, he stepped down, and I took over as head coach for Kamloops River track and field team. And of course, there's serious athletes, and there's just athletes there for fun, and I never brought that competitiveness, like win, to track. But I did bring work effort to it. So you got to work hard, and you got to do your best, and then good things come from that. So my middle daughter, Stephanie, she did very well. She ended up getting to the podium on a Canadian level, won the BCs. She was a very good runner. She got a scholarship from it, and then she went to school and university. She did very well there now, and now she's living in Kelowna. And my other two daughters, they did very well too, and they had fun. They got in shape, they learned discipline, and they learned a lot of things from just giving it your best. And Cheyenne did good at summer games, and Rochelle, she came so close to making the summer games. I felt so bad for her. But they've all grown up to be wonderful people, great adults, very responsible, great jobs. So I'm very proud of them. So aside from my kids, I have many other athletes that won at the BC level. And I have one star athlete, Brennan Hoff, who won the gold at the Canadian level, and he medaled in the 800 and 1500 too. So he was the first athlete to win a Canadian championship, and then he went on with a nice scholarship to Victoria, and he did very well there. And with the CLV going on, I'm not sure. I haven't contacted him for a bit, so it kind of slows things down and makes things very complicated. So that's about it with about my sports career. Of course, there's many other little things included in there, but that's generally what I've done. So I have a lot of experience with competing, and I have a lot of experience with coaching, which I coached for 15 years, track and field. And every athlete, every person that comes in there is different, and everyone there has goals. Some just want to get fit, some just kind of want to compete, some want to win, and which people that want to win, is you don't get too many of those, because that's a whole different level of challenge. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you like it. You have a great day, and never give up, never surrender. Always power forward. You can do whatever you put your mind to do. The universe will take care of the rest. You just got to put in the effort and the time. Take care. Bye for now.